Have you ever said something in anger that you regretted later? Or did fear stop you from taking a chance you knew you should take? Maybe stress and anxiety have made your life harder, controlling your mood and decisions. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Most people live like this, ruled by their emotions, reacting without thinking and suffering because of it. But what if I told you that emotions are your greatest weakness? And what if there was a way to break free from their control? A way to stay calm, make better choices, and never let emotions ruin your life again? Stay with me till the end of this video and I'll show you exactly how. Don't skip, or you'll miss what most people never learn. Think about the last time you got angry. Did it help you, or did it make things worse? Anger leads to arguments, broken relationships, and bad decisions. Fear holds you back from opportunities. Stress and anxiety drain your energy. When you let emotions take over, you stop thinking clearly. You react instead of responding, and when you react, you lose control. Look around. How many people ruin their lives because they can't control their emotions? They fight over small things, quit when things get tough, or let fear keep them stuck. They regret their words, their actions, their choices, and yet they never learn. They believe emotions are natural, something they can't change, but that's not true. Emotions are not the problem. The problem is being controlled by them. If you want to be strong, if you want to be in control of your life, you must learn to control your emotions first. This is what separates the weak from the strong. The weak let emotions rule them. The strong know how to rule their emotions. And the good news? You can train yourself to do this. Let me show you how. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm. The wind is strong, the rain is heavy, but you don't move. You don't panic. You stand still while everything around you is chaos. This is the power of detachment. When you detach from emotions, they lose their power over you. Most people think their emotions are who they are. They say, "I am angry," or "I'm scared," as if these feelings define them. But emotions are not you. They are just passing thoughts, like clouds in the sky. You don't have to follow them. You don't have to act on them. The moment you realize this, you become free. Think about it. If someone insults you, your first reaction is anger. But what if you don't react? What if you step back and observe the feeling instead? You see the anger rising, but you don't grab onto it. You let it pass, like watching a wave come and go. This is what Stoics practiced every day, stepping back from emotions before they take control. You can train yourself to do the same. It starts with awareness. Every time you feel an emotion, pause. Don't react, just observe. The more you do this, the less power emotions have over you. And when emotions lose control over you, you gain control over yourself. Just because you feel something doesn't mean it's real. Emotions lie. They trick you into believing things that aren't true. Fear tells you that you're not good enough. Anger makes you believe that revenge will make you feel better. Sadness convinces you that things will never get better. But if you step back and look at these emotions, you'll see that they are just thoughts passing through your mind. They are not facts. They are not reality. Think about the last time you felt afraid to do something new. Maybe you wanted to speak up, take a risk, or try something difficult. Your emotions told you to stop. But was there real danger? No, it was just a feeling, a reaction, not the truth. The same happens with anger, stress, and doubt. They push you in the wrong direction. The moment you start seeing emotions as just thoughts, you take back control. Instead of letting them decide for you, you question them. Is this thought helping me? Is it even true? Most of the time, the answer is no. The more you practice this, The stronger you become, emotion stops ruling your life and logic takes its place. When emotions rise, the worst thing you can do is react immediately. That's where mistakes happen. That's when regret happens. The Stoics had a simple technique to prevent this. Pause before reacting. Just 3 seconds. 3 seconds to stop, breathe, and think. It may sound too simple, but it's powerful. In those 3 seconds, you stop emotion from controlling you. If someone insults you, instead of snapping back, you pause. You let the anger rise, but you don't act on it. If you feel fear stopping you from taking action, you pause. You remind yourself that fear is just a feeling, not reality. Those 3 seconds are the difference between weakness and strength. The problem is, most reactions come from impulse. The brain feels something and wants to act fast. But fast reactions often lead to bad choices. When you train yourself to pause, you break this automatic cycle. You create space for logic, for reason, for control. Try it next time you feel an emotion taking over. Stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself, is this reaction helping me? With practice, this small habit will change everything. Instead of being controlled by emotions, you'll be the one in control. There are 2 kinds of things in life: things you can control and things you cannot. The mistake is wasting energy on what cannot be controlled. If someone is rude to you, you cannot control them. If the world is unfair, you cannot change it overnight. But what you can control is how you respond. And that is where real power comes from. Anger, stress, and frustration come from focusing on the wrong things. The traffic is bad. The weather ruins your plans. Someone doesn't like you. None of these are in your control. But you get upset anyway, as if your emotions can change them. They can't. What they can do is steal your peace. The wise person sees this and chooses to focus only on what they can control, their own mind, their own actions. Imagine if you only spent energy on what truly matters. Instead of reacting to problems, you stay calm. Instead of complaining, you take action where you can. This is the Stoic mindset. It doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means handling them with clarity. The world will always be chaotic, but your mind doesn't have to be. Control what you can. Let go of the rest. Not everything deserves a reaction. Not every insult deserves your energy. Not every situation deserves your anger. The Stoics mastered the art of indifference, choosing what matters and ignoring what doesn't. Think about how much stress comes from small things. A rude comment, a disagreement, someone cutting in line. These moments feel important, but do they really matter? Will you care in a year, in a month? Probably not. So why waste energy now? Indifference doesn't mean weakness. It doesn't mean you don't care about anything. It means you care only about what is worth your time. If something does not help you grow, if it does not affect your life in a real way, why let it affect your emotions? Imagine someone insults you. You have 2 choices: react emotionally and let it ruin your day, or stay calm and move on. Which one makes you stronger? The more you practice indifference, the more control you gain. The small things stop bothering you. The opinions of others stop affecting you. You become unshakable. And when nothing outside can disturb your peace, you become truly powerful. Strength is not built in a day. It comes from training, from daily practice. The mind is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it stays weak. If you want to control your emotions, you have to practice every day. Start your morning with a simple thought. Today, things will go wrong. People will be rude. Plans will fail. but I will not react emotionally. When you expect problems, they don't shake you. Instead of being surprised by difficulties, you are prepared. This is how the Stoics trained their minds. They expected life to be unfair, and because of that, nothing could break them. Another way to train is by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations on purpose. Take cold showers, do hard things, face small fears. When you do this, you teach your mind that discomfort is nothing to be afraid of. The more you expose yourself to difficulty, the stronger you become. Each day is a test. Will you react with emotion or will you stay in control? The choice is yours. Train your mind like a warrior trains for battle. When the real challenges come, you will be ready. Imagine a life where nothing can shake you. No insult, no failure, no fear can take away your peace. This is the freedom that comes from emotional control. When you master your emotions, you become untouchable. Think about the strongest people in history. They didn't panic in hard times. They didn't let emotions control their choices. They stayed calm under pressure, and because of that, they made the right decisions. This is the kind of power you can have. Not the power to control the world, but the power to control yourself. When you control your emotions, you make better choices. You don't waste time on useless fights. You don't stress over things that don't matter. You stay clear-headed while others lose control. This is real freedom, not being ruled by emotions, but ruling over them. It takes effort, but the rewards are worth it. Less stress, more focus, a stronger mind. Instead of reacting, you respond with wisdom. Instead of being weak, you become unshakable. Emotional control is not about being cold or emotionless. It's about choosing how you feel and how you act. And once you master this, no one can ever control you again. Now, the next time you feel anger rising, the next time fear stops you or stress takes over, pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself, is this emotion helping me or making me weak? This simple habit will change everything. Emotional control is not about being perfect. It's about training your mind every single day. Over time, emotions will lose their power over you, and you will become stronger, calmer, and truly in control. If this video helped you see things differently, like, share, and subscribe so more people can learn how to take control of their emotions. And if you've ever faced a situation where emotions got the best of you, or if you've learned to master them, share your story in the comments. Your experience might help someone else going through the same struggle. Stay strong, stay in control, and remember, your emotions do not own you. You own them.